Welcome to this video podcast from the International Al Jolson Society. Starting as an audio podcast in 2007, this is a look into the works and legacy of the world's greatest entertainer, Al Jolson. An unrivaled star of stage, screen, and recording, his influences are felt even today, more than 60 years after his passing. This week's podcast is from the December 9th, 1948 broadcast of the Kraft Music Hall starring Al Jolson. The segment features Al Jolson and Oscar Levant in some of their characteristic comedy and includes a wonderful rendition of Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, as well as They Didn't Believe Me, followed by Al Jolson singing All by Myself, accompanied by Lou Bring and his orchestra.
Oh, Oscar, don't stop playing. Just don't stop. You know, the more I hear you, the more I realize how beautifully you play. The classics are just putty in your hands.
I play even better when I don't have putty in my hands. But there's one thing that bothers me, Al. You never let me sing anymore.
I let you sing, Oscar, but people would tune in the music hall and they'd say, why doesn't that Al Jolson stop trying to imitate Carmen Lombardo?
Please, Al, let me sing. Haven't I done everything you asked for? Haven't I put a billboard on my front lawn in Beverly Hills that says, I work for Al Jolson, the big Kraft cheese entertainer?
Oh, yes, Oscar, and that reminds me. I drove by the other night and some of the light bulbs are missing. It says you work for Al Jolson, the big cheese. I don't like that.
I'll fix it, Al. But can I sing?
No, I think you'd better stick to playing the piano and let me handle the song department, huh?
Crosby wouldn't let me sing either. I must have a voice.
Oh, that's lovely, Oscar. Smoke Gets in Your Eyes from Roberta, huh? Let's do it. What do you say, son? They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied, something here inside cannot be denied. They said someday you'll find those who love are blind. When your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. So I chaffed them and I gaily laughed to think they would doubt my love. Yet today my love has flown away. I am without my love. Now, laughing friend deride, tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes. Pretty song, wasn't it, Oscar?
I don't know. Your voice got in my eyes.
Well, no matter what you think of those old songs, Oscar, they take me back through the years. In those days, I remember after the show, we'd all congregate at that famous New York restaurant, Luschau's, on 14th Street.
Oh, that's where, as a starving kid, you used to press your nose against the window.
Yes, Oscar, you're right.
It wouldn't hurt if you went back and pressed your nose again.
Really?
It's getting wrinkled.
Well, have your little joke, Oscar, and believe me, it's little.
I'm sorry, Al. I love those old days and tunes as much as you do.
Yeah?
And I'm going to play one for you, just to show you my heart's in the right place.
I don't care about your heart. Just make sure your piano's in the right place. And when I told them how beautiful you are, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. Your lips, your eyes, your cheeks, your hair are in a class beyond compare. You're the loveliest thing that one could see. And when I tell them, and I certainly am gonna tell them, that I'm the man whose wife one day you'll be, they'll never believe me. They'll never believe me that from this great big world you've chosen me.
Al, your rendition of that song was simply great. I never heard anything more wonderful or more thrilling. Every note you sang blended to make a symphony of beauty, a glorious splash of color, very much like a Christmas tree.
Say all the pretty things you want, Oscar, but you ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
Al, you know that song you just sang?
Yeah?
It didn't do a thing to me.
Well, Oscar, you may sit in the corner because I'm going to sing all by myself.
Jolson's going to sing all by himself with an orchestra of 36 men.
Oscar, will you stop talking?
I'm talking to myself.
You're in bad company again. Play, Lou, please. All by myself in the morning, all by myself in the night. I sit alone with a table and a chair, so unhappy there, playing solitaire. I'm all by myself and I get lonely watching the clock on the shelf. I love to rest my weary head on somebody's shoulder. I think I'm gonna lay there. I hate to grow older. All by myself.
This entire radio program is available on the website of the International Al Jolson Society, www.jolson.org. That's JOLSON.org. Along with many other radio shows, Jolson recordings, video clips, and information about the world's greatest entertainer. Be sure to visit the site and listen for the next podcast. As Al Jolson said, in the words he made famous,
You ain't heard nothing yet.